U.S. stocks rebounded on Tuesday, with all three of Wall Street's main indexes gaining more than 2.5%. Investors cheered comments from Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, who said he expects trade tensions with China to de-escalate. But President Trump's erratic and multi-front tariff disputes have battered the benchmark S&P 500, which remains nearly 14% below its record closing high on February 19th. Ross Mayfield is investment strategist at Baird.
Yeah, whether you want to call it a relief rally or an oversold bounce, you're bound to get these even amid big bouts of weakness. I think there's a little bit of relief that it seems like the administration is not going to push to fire Fed Chair Powell right away. So a little bit of a bounce on that. But what we're really looking for is evidence that can sustain a longer bounce, a longer rally, and really turn this back into a bull market. And we don't have much evidence of that yet. So oversold bounce, nice to see it. Nice to see a good day, but hard to say it's anything more than that. Well, this earnings season is going to be tricky. Everything that happened in the first quarter happened in a different world from the one we're living in today. And to the extent we're going to get guidance, a lot of companies are going to offer different guidance horizons, different kinds of guidance, or they might rescind it altogether. So you can still learn a lot from earnings season. I think the way that CEOs and CFOs are talking about the landscape is going to be really insightful. The way that people are talking about the consumer, the state of the labor market, the things that we cared about a lot prior to the trade and tariff war. But it's going to be a little less informative if you remember those early COVID earnings seasons where a lot of these corporate leaders were kind of just throwing their hands up because the environment was so uncertain.
Investors eagerly awaited earnings from Tesla, which reported after the close. Elon Musk's EV maker topped rock-bottom profitability expectations, while global vehicle deliveries slid 13%. The company said it would revisit its annual outlook in its next earnings report due to the, quote, impacts of shifting global trade policy. Shares of Tesla, up more than 4.5% at the close, rose further in extended trading as Musk said he would scale back his role at the Department of Government Efficiency starting in May. Shares of industrial conglomerate 3M jumped 8% after the company posted better than expected first quarter profit expectations, though it flagged a likely hit to 2025 profit from tariffs. And shares of Northrop Grumman slumped more than 12.5% after it reported a sharp drop in profit.